Hello guys, you are watching German Gyan. My name is Nitijan and guys, today I am up with a very important and demanding video. So in this video, you gonna know that what actually you have to change in your daily routine to get mastery in B1 and B2 level. So transform yourself with a new daily routine today itself for B1 and B2. It's gonna be super duper helpful and interesting video. Make sure to share with your fellow friends. If you are a parent, then share it with your children. It's gonna help you so very much. If you're watching for the very first time, then my name is Nidhi and I'm a CEO and the founder of German Gyan. German Gyan provides you online and offline classes. We do provide teacher training program, exam preparation, brush up classes and whatnot. Let's start the video because I'm very excited. Are you? Let's go!
Transform your German study routine today. Guide for B1 and B2 level. The first thing which you have to do is set your weekly goals, because first things first, structure brings progress, and at B1 and B2 level you need micro goals, not just I want to improve my German. For example, learn 30 new words this week. Now what you have to do is, don't just pick any random words. Instead of that, learn words related to some topics. For example, take the topic travel. Now learn all the words related to travel, and then you can take new topic like politics and so on. Second thing which you can do is watch 2 German videos at least without subtitles. But still, in starting, if you are facing problem in understanding the video, then you can watch it with subtitles. But later on, just try to watch it without subtitles. And then practice writing one short text. At least one short text. Second thing is upgrade your vocabulary smartly, because you are not going to always use the vocabulary which you have learned in A1 or A2 level. Now you have to upgrade your level. So now focus on chunks and not isolated words. For example, learn some expressions. For example, es hängt davon ab means it depends, or ich bin der Meinung dass, I am of the opinion that. So you can learn some expressions which you have to use in your exam. And you can also try some apps, like you can use Quizlet or Anki or even paper flashcards. And watch a new video, then pick 10 words you don't know and put them in your own sentences. Next thing which you have to do is do listening every day. Now what most of the students do, that they don't focus on the listening part and they keep on doing writing and speaking and writing and speaking. And then at the end, when they have exam, they face problem while doing the listening part. So listen every day, even for just 15 to 20 minutes. Rewire your brain to think in German. Challenge yourself, watch with German subtitles, then rewatch it without subtitles, and repeat and shadow speech to improve pronunciation, because in B1 or B2 level you get 16 marks just for the pronunciation. So focus on those things also. Write like you speak. At B1 and B2, writing isn't just about grammar, it's about fluency and expressing ideas, because B1 is the level where you start expressing yourself. So what you can do is write a 100-word journal entry about your day, and this you have to do on the daily basis. Apart from this, you can also write short paragraphs on your opinion, because this type of exam or this type of question you get in your exam, that you have to give your own opinion in 80 words. So just start this habit from day 1 only. And you can also use some tools like Lang Correct, which is used post writing and for getting corrections, and you can also use ChatGPT. Now you can write whatever you have written in the ChatGPT and then compare it with the native level versions, so you know how or where you are lacking and how you can correct your mistakes. Speak even without a partner. Now, speaking is scary, but it's also necessary, and don't wait for a perfect partner or a perfect time. Just start speaking in German whenever you get the time. So what you can do is record a 1-minute voice note every day on any topic, then use iTalk, Tandem or HelloTalk for speaking partners, or you can also practice shadowing, like repeating native sentences in real time so that you catch their pronunciations also. So from today onwards, start watching German videos of German natives, of course, and start shadowing them. Weekly review and corrections. Now this step is very important, because if you won't review or do the corrections, that there is no point of doing these all practice. So what you can do is every weekend just review what you have learned and what you have done. Then check why there is still confusion and what made you excited to keep going. And once you get your mistakes, then fix your mistakes actively, review old errors and rewrite them correctly. Because it's really a good saying that one learns from his own mistakes, so you can do the same thing. Set learning goals with a language map. Means set a smart language goal. So for this what you can do is, just suppose that in a 3 months I want to hold a 10-minute conversation about work and travel with only minor grammar mistakes. Now then divide it into two, for weekly learning targets and for monthly still focus. For example, you can just focus that in January you are going to practice writing, then in February you are going to practice speaking, then in March you can focus on reading. Like this you can divide your goals. Because once you set the goal, then there will be a clear roadmap in front of you that how you need to focus on the things. Build a structured weekly routine. This is a theme based. Means create a daily or weekly system based on themes. For example, Monday you are going to do listening and vocabulary, then Tuesday grammar and short writing, Wednesday reading and summary, Thursday speaking and role play, Friday review plus quiz plus games, and weekend is for immersion, that is for movies, books and podcast. Step 9 is grammar with functions and not with rules. That means avoid memorizing just charts. For example, learn when and why to use grammar. For example, when you can use while or then, or you can also check that when you can use while or the, because both are used to show some reason but there is a difference. Then you can create your own grammar map per topic, and then use grammar in 3 ways, that is for writing, speaking and summarizing. Use Deutsche Welle's Grammatic Trainer, Lingolia or Schubert Verlag PDFs. Writing for output and not for perfection. Now remember, you are writing something because you want to output and because you want to learn something, and not for perfection, because after writing 5 or 10 paragraphs you won't be a perfectionist. So there are 3 types of writings which you can do. First one is free writing, means what I did today or my opinion on AI or something like this. Second is guided writing, for which you can use sample of B1 and B2 prompts. And third is transformation task, means turn a text from present into past tense or positive into negative. Because this one is very important, because if you are a master in present tense, that doesn't mean that you are going to clear the exam, because you have past tense and future tense also. So just try to convert a particular sentence of present tense into past and future. Active recall and spaced repetition review days, that you have to do once per week. That means review your vocab with flashcards, rewrite grammar mistakes from the week, quiz yourself on phrases and common errors, and retell one story from memory. You can also use progressive intervals to refresh older content. Integrated reading, that means don't just read, react to the content. Now most of the students, what they do is they just keep on reading the things and they just understand the thing like what they are doing, like or what the text is saying, but they actually don't react to that thing or they don't translate it, and because of this habit they face problem in the exams. So what you can do is read a short article or story, then highlight useful phrases, make 3 discussion questions, and write a 3 to 4 sentence summary, and then record yourself explaining it in German. That's how you can practice your speaking also and your reading also. Tech stack for feedback and correction. Build a feedback loop. For speech, record and self-correct with tools like Youglish. For writing, get weekly writing corrections from LangCorrect, ChatGPT or some other apps. For grammar, use quizzes. And for translation, compare with DeepL or with ChatGPT and then rewrite it in a better way. The last thing is monthly review and portfolio creation, which you have to do every 30 days. That means retake a sample of B1 or B2 writing or speaking test, compare to your earlier version and build a learning portfolio. For example, audio recording, essays, flashcard deck, journal entries or videos of your speaking. This is your proof of growth and motivation booster. And now some bonus tips. You can change your phone or computer to German, then you can follow 3 German Instagram or TikTok creators, or use German in real life like order food, ask directions or write comments. Because fluency isn't just knowledge, it's habit. Keep going even if it's 15 minutes a day.
So guys, how was this episode? I hope now you can actually transform your daily routine today itself from B1 to B2 for all the levels actually. So thank you so much for showering lots of love. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, keep learning German with German Gyan. Take care.